We got to figure out the interior, what exactly we're doing inside there. Stereo system, head unit, little details like that. You want a stereo, right?
What?
You want a stereo, right?
I want to rock out with my socks out.
You. All right, what's up, guys? I got Matt here.
Hi.
It is a big day for us because your project over there that you tore up is coming together finally. So it's starting to look like a Hummer.
It looks way better than I didn't expect it to be this far done, like with the body work.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
No, it's honestly, I didn't think it was going to look this good
Yeah,
either. I honestly didn't think that.
I'm happy. I'm really excited.
It's not good. So what we're doing today is Matt's out here because it's a big day. We've got the truck painted, all the holes somewhat fixed, more or less. At least like no one's going to cut themselves wide open. The underside's painted, the inside's painted. We've got the framework done on it. All the suspension is
Frame's painted.
Frame's painted. I mean, it looks really good.
Looks good.
We are taking the body off. It is going up in the air, and the remanufactured engine here, transmission, is getting installed. So big day today, and appreciate Matt coming out for us.
I'm blown away already, and we haven't even put the engine in there.
Let's show them the truck really quick.
Okay. Looks like a brand new truck. Besides all the bullet holes, but
yeah,
otherwise.
So this is the worst side, obviously. But what's kind of cool about it is from like, I would say maybe 30 feet away, 20 feet away, you don't really see the bullet holes.
Can't tell, no.
No.
Well, this side maybe, but the other side's a little better.
Other side's a little bit better.
How dark it is. Like if this was white, you would really be able to see all the bullet holes in it.
Yeah.
But because it's a dark color, it does hide it pretty well.
Yeah, it does.
And then once you put the bars on it and all the everything else, it's gonna look good. Then you walk up and you go, what the heck happened? Like, we shot it.
Well, look at this. This is gnarly. I mean, there's holes everywhere.
And they don't cut you anymore.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that was my concern, was like, I go up to like holes and I stick them in there. Like, I shouldn't be doing that, but I mean, everybody does it. I mentioned to Matt earlier today, I was like, yeah, look at that, how clean the holes are. Sure enough, sticks his hand in a hole or finger in a hole and
yeah, you
didn't cut himself.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Nope.
All good.
No blood.
See the finger? That. There you go.
We're good.
So we did black Kevlar liner on the inside, cleaned all of that up. We still have the bullet holes down through here. I don't know if you know this, but this paint doesn't have a name. This color doesn't have a name.
Really?
Yeah, so we named it Tack Green.
Tack?
Tack, T-A-C.
Cool.
We're like, all right, we got to come up with a name for this thing because it's not brown, it's not green.
Kind of in the middle.
It's kind of in the middle, and it has metallic flake in it too. It's really,
does?
yeah, it's really hard to tell, but there is a little bit of metallic in there. It's super, super fine metallic.
Oh, I can see it.
You can kind of see it there?
Yeah, I bet you can't on camera, but I bet on the sunlight you can see it better.
Yeah, but because it's so fine, it really just gives you like a little shimmer to it or pop to it.
That's awesome.
So yeah, custom blend. It looks insane.
It does look insane.
So we've got the frame down here, the whole chassis is all cleaned up. We're still finding stuff wrong though, so check this out. So we got to redo the wire harness down here. That's got to get cleaned up. You need a new fuel tank down here too.
Yep, has to be custom made.
That fuel tank is gone.
Yeah.
We can get a fuel tank, your main fuel tank, we can get you a new one of those, but this rear tank we can't, so we have to create one out of aluminum.
Yep.
Not a big deal.
Easy.
I can do that. Doors are salvageable. Overall, they look pretty good.
That's nice. Are these hard to find?
Yeah, those are impossible to find.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hinges are impossible to find too, but we were able to cut out like this area here out of the hinge, salvage the hinges, so they actually kind of look cool with a big hole through there too.
Yeah.
The doors will fit better now. Let me see. Oh, check this out. I don't know if you've seen this. So we had kind of like an unfinished area here where the roll cage is going on, and then we have the body here, the door sill, kind of unfinished. So we created this filled aluminum door sill, and it's going to go on there like that. And then it's going to cup around the roll cage. It's going to go down there. So those are going on. Here's the wire harness we still have to figure out. You know who did that?
That could have been anyone.
That guy.
Wasn't me. The family of raccoons, I think they did that.
Star raccoons.
Man, this thing looks good. Ow, that was sharp.
Oh, yeah, be careful.
God, there's only one hole in the roof, 2 holes, 3 holes maybe?
Yeah, I think that's an exit right there.
Yeah, it's going up.
Look, down in there. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's funny.
That looks like it's a ricochet off of something down here.
Probably did. Just hit something, hit frame, and then bounce straight up, going sideways.
See all the speed holes through there? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Swiss cheese.
Wow. Down there. Your air conditioning is toast.
What?
It's gone.
You know what we didn't think about? Well, I don't know if y'all did. I didn't.
What's that?
It's like, if you're driving on a rainy day, you're not gonna have doors, you're gonna be kind of wet. But like, what about like all the muddy water that's gonna be coming up through like the fenders?
I didn't think about that.
Is that just something we're just like, it is what it is? Or do we put some kind of a liner in there?
We could.
Is that even like on the other side? That tire's just gonna be shooting water in at your feet.
Look at that.
I didn't think about that until right now.
That big hole there is for the HVAC system.
Yep.
So that'll be covered up.
But like,
that kind of sucks.
I don't know, yeah, just put a panel on the inside to block it a little. Because you don't have to worry about, like, if it's raining, you're gonna get wet no matter what if you're driving this thing, because there's an open thing. We're gonna have no doors. But like, this will just be throwing like mud water on you. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Look at this, like, you have so much material missing in here.
That's crazy. That one got shot a ton.
Yeah.
I actually don't know why that's, because that was,
Oh.
that's why, it's all these. They were all coming through straight here, so you just have holes. All these were coming through straight, just bullets hitting this. But then by the time they hit that one, they were flipping.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're all going sideways right there.
I wonder if they were aiming for this area over here, or
Everyone was aiming for the engine. So
really,
we were shooting it from this angle.
Okay.
All the bullets were like hitting right here. People wanted to kill the engine really bad.
Gotcha. Well, there was like fire that was like pouring out for a little bit. It looked like smoke. It looked fake. It looked like it was like pyrotechnics or something kicking in. Pretty insane.
Just 50 cal incendiaries.
So, I don't know, maybe we could line this thing with like a sheet of rubber down here.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we could just cut out a piece of aluminum too and rivet it in on the backside.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it would take. Just a little shield.
Okay, so everything on the bottom half, we got to fill in with something. Expandable foam.
Yeah. Yeah, just caulk.
Just a little caulk.
Some great stuff.
Dude, we're gonna find so many problems as soon as we fire this thing up in here.
Yeah.
I mean, we know the engine runs fine. We got some footage of the engine going through the engine dyno, so check this out. Engine's been dyno ran. We go through the whole break-in procedure. We have a program that actually runs it, and you'll see it like kind of come up and then down on the RPM and does the whole break-in procedure. But not only the RPM, but we're also loading it up. So we do like a 10% load, a 20% load, on and on, breaking in the engine. So a lot of work went into that. Some cool footage on that too.
Sweet.
Here's the engine. We've got PPE exhaust manifolds right here. We got the up pipes. We've got a ball bearing turbo right here, which is a really nice upgrade to do. 20 over engine, 20 over pistons, forged pistons on there as well. So brand new pistons in there, connecting rod, ARP head studs, main studs. So one of the things that Matt and I were talking about was, Matt's like, hey, let's throw like all this power on it. And it's cool to have that power, but is it usable? And I know there's gonna be a lot of our viewers are gonna be like, yes, 100% you can use it. But it gets a little touchy.
Yeah.
And it gets a little sooty as well, a lot of black smoke that comes out. So when you get up to like a 500 to 600 horsepower, that equates to about 1,000 to say 1,100 foot-pounds of torque.
Yep.
That's a lot of power, especially on a lightweight Hummer right there with all the bolt holes. So this is kind of my favorite power output here.
I'm glad you said that because I had an engine, a diesel engine that we turned up all the way. I wanted all the power, and I hated driving it because it blew black smoke everywhere. It wasn't easy to drive until the turbo was like maxed out because I put a big old turbo on it, and when it kicked in, it had tons of power, but if I just wanted to drive it around town, it was so annoying. Just blowing black smoke and no power.
Yep.
And so I want something that's drivable above everything else. I want it to have power when I want it, but I want it to be fun to drive when I just want to drive around.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly my take on having like high horsepower, high torque builds. Yeah. And you get that power up there. And when it comes on too, I don't know if you've noticed it, but it's like, it's too much power.
Yeah.
It's like it hits you and then all of a sudden you're letting off the throttle because it's too much power.
That was what I had. It was just a big turbo, and I would have no power until it was like, wah! And then it was just like, okay, yeah, that was really fun when I want to show off to my friends, but any other time it was just totally wasted.
Yep, I completely agree. So what I did here was I built this up exactly as I would do for myself, and having something that's like a daily driver that's going to be enjoyable and fun. So I think you got it.
I hope so. I'm excited. It looks the part.
And then Randy's Transmissions gave you this tranny, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, they did a good job. Really nice job. You want to show them the exoskeleton?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. This is cool. 22 volts?
Yeah, there's a hole in one of the slats out there with a 22 bullet.
I actually didn't know anybody shot it with a 22.
Well, 223 is 22.
That's true, yeah. That makes sense.
No, it barely put a dent in it.
Might have been just a 22. I don't know.
See, Randy's always complaining. He complains that you shot it up, and then he complains that you shot it up with not the right caliber.
Not big enough.
Not big enough.
And you know, if you guys want to shoot a truck, we got a bunch of them out back that you can shoot up and stuff. Not an alpha.
Not an alpha.
It's not an alpha, you know.
Well, now it's going to be a very one-of-a-kind alpha.
Yes. Randy was mad about this when it showed up. He wasn't here when it was delivered, and all of us are like, oh, Randy is going to lose his mind when he shows up.
My knee replacement to see it.
What's that?
Because I didn't believe it.
Sorry, Randy.
All right, so this is it. I know it looks like just like a bunch of metal parts. I don't know, but
This is way too narrow.
yeah, we're gonna put a Jeep in there, right?
Yeah, little Willis.
So we've got our rocker panel protection down here. We've got our rock skids on the side, this whole angular design here. And then we have kind of a half exoskeleton here coming up, center. So you got the A pillar area here, the B pillar area here coming up, and then wraps around, and we have these disconnect cage pieces. So disconnects here, both sides, and they connect into here on the back of the bumper. And an oversized ladder too. I think it's
heavy this thing is.
definitely cool.
It's heavy.
Oh, dude. You want to make it home, right? Oh my God. Oh my God, be careful, dude. Be careful. That thing's so heavy.
Yeah, it's heavier than I thought it was.
Yeah.
It just looks heavy. I was like, I want to see how heavy this thing is.
No joke, dude. Last week, I threw my back out on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did the same thing you did. One of the guys, Joe, he's not here today, but Joe's like, looks like a normal guy, but he has superhuman strength.
Yep.
And he grabs this thing like this. He's like, how many can you do, Ryan? And he's doing this like it's nothing, right?
You're like,
and I was like, oh, I can do it. So I grab a hold of it, and I lifted it up, and I did like 8 or 9 reps trying to keep up with Joe. And dude, the next morning, my back was wrecked.
Then you're walking in like this.
Uh-huh. It's like the center of my back was out. Here are the panels too. These are kind of a rough cut panel piece right here. And it's gonna come in like that and get bolted in place. Hopefully you can see that. So that'll get bolted in place. We'll probably do like texture black on the rock skids and the cage. And then on these panels here, they're gonna be like a satin black and get the logos on there. Yep. All kinds of cool stuff.
Sweet. Same thing with this.
Yep. That should be up there somewhere.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, flip it over.
It's upside down. It's better that way.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
And then we'll have some connecting bolts right here on each of the corners.
So that'll go like right here?
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Heck yeah.
We haven't started on your roof rack yet. That's got some work to go.
Yeah, you missed the spot.
You missed a spot. There's a spot right in between these
Yeah, we
two.
could have hit that. So crazy.
Check this thing out.
Oh, yeah,
that must have been
some,
a big round.
took some hits. Yeah, that's thick metal right there.
So what do you want me to do on this? Do you want me to just cut this off right here and make it work? Or do you want me to rebuild that area?
Just make it work. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's cool. If it's missing a chunk, that's great.
I'm gonna do some bigger drain holes in here too, because you're gonna get water in this
That's
stuff.
true, yeah.
So as long as it drains out, I think we'll be fine. Cool. Oh, you got some drain holes right here.
Yeah. put those in just for that reason.
Dude, look at this one.
I like my cars to tell a story. This one's got a pretty good one.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories here. A couple thousand stories. Another question for you too. So over here, you want to leave this bullet hole here, right? I mean, we could easily sand that out, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Will it fit?
Yeah.
Does that need a flush against anything?
It'll be fine now.
Cool.
You're good.
Yeah, I like the bullet holes.
Okay. Whoa, hey, out of the shop, bro.
Sorry.
Come on.
My bad.
This is a professional outfit here. I think you got a flat tire over here. Hey, you want some help? There we go. You got it? I'll help you if you want. There we go. Just say you want help and I'll help you. Hey, you got a cracked tire down here, bro.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Dang it. Can you fix that? We're going to leave the bullet holes in that tire too.
Okay.
Why?
Hi, Randy.
Hi, Ryan.
Why are you standing around? Don't we have an engine to put in this thing?
You're blocking my road.
I got her
That
now.
is the most annoying sound I've ever heard.
Have you ever heard John laugh? Hey, John, laugh. Where are you? That'd be the most. There he is. Hey, start laughing. Because I said so.
Nothing's funny.
Laugh!
That's cheating. That's cheating.
What's your laugh like?
It's hard to describe. You tell me what my laugh is like.
I don't know. All I said over there was, that is the most annoying sound I've ever heard in my entire life. And they said, well, have you heard John laugh? I take it you're not going to laugh now. Oh, there it is. Hey, I got him to laugh. Focus. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, don't get distracted. Oh, don't get distracted. Don't. Randy, don't get distracted. Focus on that. Randy, come on.
Oh, here,
Randy.
get the good side.
There's a good side.
That's his good side.
That's his good side?
That's his good side over there.
That's his good side right there?
Good side, yeah.
Right here?
Gino, you need to pose.
Holy shit.
We're going to have to delete the footage on this camera.
Oh man,
That's a bad shot. The shot's just blocked.
Husky.
Shot blocker.
I wouldn't want that camera back.
No. I was going to send you this camera.
That camera's seen some things and smelled some things.
Seen some things that none of us want to see or smell.
You know what the problem is?
What?
They're doing this sober.
Oh, that's a problem?
That's a problem.
Are you sober?
That's good.
What do you...
6 packs of soda.
Oh.
Or, you know.
We can't tell them all of our trade secrets.
No. What trade secrets, Randy?
Trade secrets.
Hey, why are you guys talking underneath the Hummer like it's a secret bat cave or something?
It is. We're trying to keep it away from Cheeto.
I heard Cheeto's trying to cut back on beer.
How's that going?
Oh, I'll tell you how that's going. I walked in, he's like, oh, I'm cutting back on beer. And after work, he clocked out, he's sitting there. He's like, yeah, I'm only down to like 1, maybe 2 beers a night. He had a friggin' 40.
He didn't say what size.
Oh, that's a close one. Hold on.
Got it. Saved it.
That looks good, right?
Dude, they look great.
Corbeau Wildcat seats.
And what are the chances of that color kind of matching everything?
Chances are I picked that color and this color, and I am so good at matching.
We're done here.
My wife would never agree to that. She's like, no, you don't know what anything matches. But no, it does. It worked out really good. I thought that beige would look cool, and it does.
It looks really good in here.
Yeah.
And I like the two-tone finish too, where it's like you got the tan, or I don't know, is that brown or is it green?
It's closest to an OD green, I would say. I think it does have more brown, but it's hard to see it in here. I think it'll be a lot different outside.
Yeah, but over here it looks kind of brown.
It does, yeah, it looks more tan there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's a mix of like desert tan and OD green.
We literally just got paint and just started pouring it into a bucket, and that was it. But seats look great, dude. Hey, can you see if you can get some more of this material, this tan material here?
Oh, you gonna wrap some stuff in it?
Because we may have another couple panels, like armrests or something, that we could wrap in the same kind of
That'd be cool.
contrasting color.
Yeah.
That'd look good, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Well, you were talking about doing a dash or something too. To do that with could you wrap that with a dash?
Yeah.
I wonder if they could just send us a roll of that stuff.
I'm sure they could. It has like a cool texture to it too.
Yeah.
So if they've got some material.
Okay, I'll ask them.
All right, so you ready to go over some details?
Yes, sir.
We got to figure out the interior, what exactly we're doing inside there. Stereo system, head unit, little details like that. You want a stereo, right?
What?
You want a stereo,
Yes,
right?
I want to rock out. With my
Yours.
socks out.
You.
You can rattle the rest of the truck loose.
How about we just do a wall of subs in the back, and then we can fill
And
in.
the front. You don't need a windshield on the passenger side. Subs.
No, we don't. Subs from here over. Subs. Actually, we can't get any of the glass anymore, so we'll put subs in all the windows facing out. So back here, we got subs facing out this way. So everybody in the neighborhood can enjoy your music. That's great.
They're gonna love me.
So how'd it go, Matt?
I'm not wanting to, toot your horn, but you guys got a lot.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
You guys got a lot more done than I thought you would have gotten done. So I'm pretty impressed. I'll be honest.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. And it's not me. It's the guys. Like honestly, you saw me walking around acting like I'm working on stuff, but I'm not.
I know that you're here every night until 10:30 p.m. working on my truck. All the other guys are just drinking and partying, and you're not.
I wasn't partying or drinking.
No, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, thanks, dude. So we got a lot of work done on the truck, fully painted. My mind is fried though. Like literally, like I told Matt a few minutes ago, I was like, yeah, like 2 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I'm thinking about like the next step. I'm like, okay, that's the solution for the next step. And it's like, I need to get some sleep.
Yep.
Yeah. So this weekend I am sleeping.
No,
Anyways,
you're working. You're back here
back to work.
grinding.
So truck is getting very close to being done. And I'm being very optimistic.
That's a stretch.
I lied. We were so far away from being done. Everywhere we turn, there's something new. Like this brake line is exploded. Look at that. It looks like shrapnel. I don't even know. I don't.
Duct tape.
Yeah, we just tie that air vent.
This
to the brake
air line to the. Good to go.
Yeah, we're good.
Problem solved.
We're done, Cheeto. So we got a lot more work to do on it. Hoping like in a month, you want to come back out and take a look and see where we're at.
I'll be back.
We wrapped up a ton of ideas on the inside of the truck. We've got ideas going with color schemes on the inside, the dash, the stereo.
You know, it's gonna be funny. Like, I'm just looking at like this hole here. There's a hole right here. It'll be funny when you're driving this thing and it starts raining, just to see where water comes in, because it's gonna be some places we're not anticipating. Like, I mean, water's gonna go in all these holes and come out of where? You know, it's gonna start leaking in weird spots.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I didn't even think about that. It's gonna dump out in your legs or somewhere.
For sure. Like if it rains, not only you have open doors, but there's gonna be little things dripping from all over the place.
But the biggest problem is the sound it's gonna emit going down the road, the whistling.
Oh, it whistles. I was actually just thinking about driving it all the way back to Texas whenever it's finally done. I didn't consider if it's whistling, holy cow, I want to murder somebody. And it'll be you.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at this thing. So that guy right there, guaranteed, is probably going to be whistling.
Dude,
right there.
every one of these might whistle.
You're gonna. You're gonna have like 1,000 kazoos going off on the inside of the cab.
I didn't think about the air noise. I just have been thinking about water, not whistling.
And the crazy thing is, we won't know what it sounds like going down the road for another like month or two.
We'll put on a trailer and drag it.
Yeah, we can do that. Anyways, appreciate you coming out, bro. Thanks so much. And we got a ton of new stuff coming up. We'll keep content coming with Matt's build. Also got the blue truck here is heading to Colorado in maybe another week. And that truck, by the time this thing hits the airwaves, would you call it airwaves? UT?
I don't think anything. I don't know. No, that's radio. Radio?
I'm old though.
Cable, internet, fiber waves.
When it hits the fiber waves, this vlog hits the fiber waves, that truck will be out in Miami. So, a lot of work to do on that one too. But thanks for coming out, Matt. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, bro.